me, WB Yates, and my threaded cane of doom. Oh, I'm ruined. Just gonna say it. As you can see from my plodding dispatch of that guy. So, tonight, I've only got one main goal really. I'm not going to be on for that long. Oops. Just about got there. So we spent quite a lot of time bumming around in this area last night, but because we were doing PvP, we didn't really, we didn't open, excuse me, we didn't open the first shortcut. So my little plan, such as it is, hello Revitar, nice to see you, is that we're gonna run up to where the shortcut is. We're gonna open the shortcut and then we're gonna PvP. And I wasn't actually gonna stream tonight because I'm really tired. I got up really early today. Well, 7:30. That's really early for me. Are those dogs dead or what? How did the dogs get out? There's obviously some means. Oh my word. Oh, that'll be it, won't it? The dogs will be out now. Ah, the old sneaky blue elixir. That's the stuff that turns you invisible, I believe. Hello, Tomo is bad kitties. Nice name. I'm going to blame you for taking that hit. And that's how we roll around here. Oh, dog. Not as bad as it could have been. So I guess you just sprint straight at that guy. I think I knew that, but difference between knowing and executing. Yeah, so basically we're going to head to the shortcut. Then we might have a crack at the abhorrent beast. Oh, hello. I didn't really want to fight this guy around here, but yeah, him. Ooh. But I'll do it for that. No problem. I made rather hard work of him, but when they do that red charge thing and they get off with it, they do uber damage. Oh, perfect. I needed some blood vials and Miyazaki provided. Yeah, so I want to go shortcut way, and when we've done that we can maybe have a pop at the abhorrent beast. kinda hoping that would kill him. I did see that Miyazaki did a little interview with Rolling Stone. I tweeted it yesterday if anyone there won't be anything there that you haven't seen before. Somebody was saying they were quite interested that he mentioned RuneScape, which apparently he hadn't done before. But he doesn't say too much that you don't already know, but it's just interesting to hear from him because he doesn't do many interviews. And I understand why. I was also talking about this on Twitter. I can't remember where I saw it, but he did. Oh dear. Sometimes you just gotta act. Yeah, he doesn't do too many interviews, and I believe he said somewhere that this was because, you know, inevitably people ask him about the games and they lose a little bit of their sense of mystery. I think he may have even been talking about another creator doing it, you know, in that oblique way he does. Where is this beast that says beware? Oh, it's the guys in the pool, isn't it? Yeah, these guys aren't actually too bad, but they're in oil, obviously. Thought that ghost of a hunter was don't really want to go in the oil for any reason, so we can see that that guy's going to be trouble. Anyway, it's definitely worth looking up, that Miyazaki interview. He does have a weird position now in being a director of FromSoft, as well as the director of his own games. So this is a kind of mini shortcut. Basically it's that village from earlier, so now we don't have to go through all the lake of oil again. Once we get up here, the shortcut's pretty near, but this is easier said than done. This is quite a tough little section. Well, the thing is, Thunder Jim, he says it's not that way. I mean, there has to be some give and take, obviously, so I don't really believe him 100%. Well, serial lurker, tonight you lurk no more. Welcome to the front lines, my friend. He'll be dropping some quicksilver bullets, hopefully. Where did he go? There he is. He told the German outlet he'd like to direct a Dark Souls movie. Oh god. A, I would like to see some more verification of that, and B, I hope he doesn't. I mean, he's one of the greatest game directors we have. Oh shit! He's one of the greatest game directors we have. I don't want him wasting his time on movies. There are enough movie directors out there. Okay, so is that as far as it can come? Well, let's get in here. dangerous hidden path. Oh, I remember this. Hello, Y2Ken. Did I say that? I'm sure I did. I think I might have got distracted by the Dark Souls movie. Yeah, not interested. Not interested in that movie. No, thank you. See that? The reflexes of a very old man late at night. Okay, I bet if I run for him we're gonna get in a big fight, but... Yep. Old man half cut with blood. I'm not half cut with blood tonight. Akira Kurosawa. That seems a bit random. I mean, obviously you've got to have a lot of respect for the guy's work, but what's he got to do with games, you know? Okay. We're just gonna run for it. Ho ho ho. Glorious victory. And up there is our good friend, this suspicious beggar. Don't like these guys at all. Neo is Team Ninja, isn't it? Who's Neo by? Oh yeah, Sephiroth, great minds think alike. Oh, Beast Blood Pellet, lovely. Pretty interesting because it looks a bit like Gehrman, that guy, doesn't he? Very interesting. Because up here is the suspicious beggar. One of the most interesting NPCs in the game. I have been in there, haven't I? Oh, oh. What is this terrible trap? Was that it? Just the two guys? The bastard beggar. That's not a bad name for him. Yeah, there's we're going to unlock the shortcut for sure, and we've still actually got a couple of challenges before doing that. But once we've done that, we will come back to this amazing windmill. Oh, lovely. And it really is amazing because we were running up with a cannon. We didn't really look at it, but yeah, just that's how FromSoft does a decrepit windmill. Pretty good looking. So I'm just gonna have a sip of my tea. I'm not half cut with wine tonight. I'm being stereotypically British. I probably shouldn't drink tea this late, but I'm so tired there's no way it'll keep me awake. Okay, so here we get our first glimpse of a new kind of enemy. In keeping with, you know, there's a lot of Resident Evil 4 in this section, and these enemies are another Resi 4 moment. We're gonna go that way later. He's saw me. I could have backstabbed him there, but I fucked it. Whoa. Big mistake. Almost had me. Oh my god. Well, at least we opened a little shortcut on the way. I'm not proud of that, but it is what it is. Late at night. I think I'll stream for maybe an hour. Definitely want to get some PvP in. Can't believe I died to that guy. Oh well. Is the whole snake in the woods thing explained to a degree. We later find out about these two characters, the Madaras twins, who were hunters. They seem to be pretty odd hunters. And they had a pet snake. Life was good. Their pet snake. Good evening, AJ. And they fed it. On the entrails of the beasts that they were capturing and dissecting. I think this is the way, quickest way to our little shortcut. Yeah, so basically this snake grew huge, and then one of them becomes one of them kills the other, one of the two brothers. They become a Confederate League, and they see vermin in their beloved snake. And so they kill the snake, and then I believe one of the brothers kills the other. And it's implied that this snake is like the Ur snake. I'm gonna try and run this. Surprised by him. Okay, so should be good to go now. Pity you can't use that. Oh, can you? Miyazaki is the best. So yeah, it's implied that what first turned the Forbidden Woods rotten was this great kind of snake god that may have become a kind of great one in its own way. Depending what you think great ones are, you know, in the sense of being a kind of familiar of the land or something. And when it dies, all shit breaks loose. And we come here and everything seems to be tainted by snakes. I'm not saying that's the lore explanation, I'm saying that's the most obvious one the game offers us. creepy. Whoops. Do kind of spam the bullets on those guys, but that's why you gotta go fishing if you want to catch a fish. La la la. So not much to see in here. A load of empty barrels. They've had in just grain, I guess. It is a windmill. So this will be a shortcut later, but at the moment it isn't. It's one of the really neat things about the Forbidden Woods is the way the shortcuts work. And there's, as well as the snakes, the other really weird thing in the Forbidden Woods is kin. Go and get my shortcut. Why risk it when we just died to one and we're right here, you know. Plus, once we've done this, we can get some PvP on the boat. Question is Bolter here? He is. So, lovely antidotes. Let's see what he's got to say for himself.
Ah, a new face, are you? And an accomplished hunter, it would appear.
I am accomplished.
I am Volta, master of the League. Members of the League cleanse the streets of all the filth that's spread about during the hunt. Like any half-decent hunter ought to, you know? Have you seen enough of these wretched beasts? Freakish slugs and mad doctors. Sentence these fiends to death with the help of your League confederates.
I love that.
What do you say? Why not join the League?
We may as well.
Yes, as a hunter well should. Commit the start. Our own Carol rune, symbol of the League. The night brims with defiled scum and is permeated by their rotten stench. Just think, now you're all set to hunt and kill to your heart's content. Hunt in cooperation with your fellows, your League confederates.
So he's a pretty interesting dude. I love that line about, haven't you had enough of these? What does he say? Something beasts, freakish slugs, and mad doctors. Sentence these fiends to death.
No, there is one thing you must know. By the oath of the League, those who bear its rune will see vermin. Vermin writhe deep within all filth and are the root of man's impurity. All vermin are to be crushed. The League exists to expunge all. And
yada
so,
yada yada.
Until we are rid of this bloody fate, do not expect the world to grasp our work and each.
Alright, so basically the Bearman, the fact he's here suggests Walter has some connection. The fact that one of the Medeiros twins is also a member of the League but the Medeiros twins were here first, suggests to me that the Medeiros twins lived here as a happy pair of hunters, not here specifically, but somewhere in the Forbidden Woods. I got along with their happy snake, and then one day Volta turned up and everything went to shit because one of them took all the crap he says a little bit seriously. Key thing about being a member of the League is that only you can see vermin. The game kind of implies it doesn't really exist unless you want to see it. So here we go. Now we can get some real action on. I mean, that's one of those weird areas where you wouldn't blame a player for hopping down. Looks like we can hop down. The pit has not struck yet. Hello, Always Agnew. I don't think there's any special circumstances for him to appear. Maybe you need the DLC. Foul note. Oh, look at the poor messengers. I hate saying foul notes because the messengers look so sad. Do you think Miyazaki's intention with Bloodborne was to express concepts he couldn't in Dark Souls? I just think, you know, the dude had been making Dark Souls and Demon Souls, you know, which are both kind of quite a similar medieval high fantasy vibe. I know that doesn't really describe them well because they did such a good job of being original, but they were similar kind of worlds. And Bloodborne, with its interest in the Eldritch and the cosmos and insight and man's place in the world, I don't know, it kind of comes at some of the same questions from different angles, but I think it was the change of topic more than anything that really energized them. Because the great thing about Bloodborne, and it's easy to forget this, is that it was a massive bait and switch. Like, everyone thought this was a game about hunting beasts, and it is a game about hunting beasts, obviously. But like, that's the first, I don't know, third of it or something, and then it just gets crazy. And it's easy to forget that that was a surprise, now that we all know what it is. I definitely think Bloodborne is his most sophisticated narrative. Oh, here we go. Or it's the one that I'm most interested in at the minute, you know. Like, I went through phases of being obsessed with the other ones, so what a great name. Raw Manus. Okay, so where's this guy? Oh no. I'm really sorry, folks. That was a real noob mistake. I obviously haven't been playing in this location at all, really. And just didn't realise I was next to a drop. It was a shambles. It was a shambles. But hey, you know, you take the rough with the smooth. Those highlights videos don't make themselves. So, okay. This next one's for you, Thunder Jim, and you, Sephiroth, seeing as you were the most disappointed. Who is that face? You see it in Twitch chat all the time. never actually known who it is. No, don't be sad, Thunder Gem. This will be glorious. So this is where I was. Yeah, so I literally, if I'd been anywhere else, I would have come up against an edge, but I somehow managed to find the tiny gap and waltz off. Now that's Kappa. I didn't think Kappa referred to a person. It always made me think of the little dude in Animal Crossing. You know, he takes you from island to island. I love him, his little songs. What's his name? Oh, what a great character. I love that guy. On the 3DS one, I used to go to the island all the time just to listen to his mad little songs, and they're different every time. I mean, obviously you start to see repetition, but yeah, he's got tons of them and he mixes them up. It is very charming. Okay. So we're in Snake Town, basically. Tons of snakes. And this is, you know, as implied by the shining coins, it's quite a sprawling area. It's not really that mazy, but it is quite sprawling. Well, I do love a rune. Much better to whip them and get up close. Come on, man. I really want to redeem myself in PvP now. In the Japanese official artworks, this thing is described as the Tomb of a Great One, and there's a few of them around here. Okay, so let's run back up here. Just so we learn this route as much as anything else. So we can jump there. Lovely. So that's an executioner. What's he looking at? They really don't like the visceral attacks, do they? So what's that, a student uniform? Looks like it. He looks quite dapper, that chap. A poor victim of the beast scourge. He looks a bit like me, actually. Not that I am corpse-like, I just feel that way. Alright, so obviously his head's gonna explode into snakes as soon as we go near him. sneak up on him though? That's the question. Oh no. Well, I don't really care how they go down, as long as they go down. PvP seems to have quietened down. It's rather saddening. I'm ready for you. Bring me your noobs. So where are all these runes, Sephiroth? I can't believe I just worked out R1, R2 is 2 hit kill. What a noob. So there's a snake pit around here somewhere. Let's stick to this side, seeing as we're doing so well. What's our reward for killing Snake Man? More twin bloodstone shards. We'll probably be able to upgrade our weapons next time we go back. And after I worked out the method, I didn't even use it. It takes a while for these things to go in. I really am tired, folks. Sorry if I'm doing stupid things. But we don't watch this shit for perfect play, do we? It's good to see a hunter, a true hero, struggling against the odds. Yeah, I hear that about pits, AJ. But the threaded cane is for this run through, definitely. I've got the Blades of Mercy equipped as well. Fucking cocksucker. Sorry, that wasn't aimed at you, serial lurker. You're a hard man to please, Thunder Jim. And I recommend you check out another stream, being honest. Okay, so what have we got up here? Could this be one of the nooks and corners Sephiroth spoke of? Ah. Oh well. So much for that. Let's just check we're not going to get... just too far away there. Snake bro nearly cost me everything there. Henrik. Yeah, Henrik absolutely destroyed me earlier, didn't he? Oh, just twin bloodstone shards. After all that. Still, I'll take it. Okay, so getting into very nasty territory now. What's he doing? Wow, they always give me trouble before. But touch wood, I think the whip may be the perfect weapon for them. Hello, Wallreaker. Lovely murky blood gemstone. I find the... You mean the Medusa head thing? You mean the villagers whose head becomes the snakes? Oh, hello. So this is clear deep sea behind the tomb of a great one. So let's have a little look at that. So poison resists. Transcription of the Great One's inhuman voice depicts downreaching currents, so another water link. Great volumes of water serve as a bulwark guarding sleep and an augur of the eldritch truth. Doesn't just make you think of Rom, of course, but the research hall patients and their watery heads. Overcome this hindrance and seek what is yours. So it's telling you to overcome this barrier. Sorry, excuse me. This barrier that's, you know, somehow blocking out the Great Ones. So I think that bit is a specific reference to Rom. Kind of has to be. But the whole thing could also be a more general reference, but I think the way Miyazaki tends to work is a mix, and it's quite effective. Oh god, that's the worst place ever. Contestant number 1, come on down. Oh no. Just for good measure. Because we hate him so much. Okay, get the blood bullets. I almost hope my Sinister Bell, you know, doesn't come off now because we're getting some decent exploring done. Oh dear. Oh god. That was sneaky, wasn't it? Aggroing him. I think that's exactly what they're supposed to remind you of, Sephiroth. Thanks for bringing that up, I should have thought of that myself. It's a very obvious visual reference to Rat Kings. lovely. Oh, and we're getting bloodstone chunks now. This is perfect because that's what we need for our lovely game. Okay. So we're definitely going to go back there to this crazy pit, but it's also a pit of death. So we're going to explore some other bits first. Just glimpsing the item there, see that? Lovely design. Not a bad debut novel. Loving it. Is this just my... Is this going to be my thing now? You guys are just going to joke about dying in pits all the time. You're kind of like my own personal patches. So obviously we can hop down there. We should take us... I mean, that's straight to the Shadows of Yharnam, so presumably there's another way out of there. I'm afraid I haven't read any Parrot. Oh god, what's the scary sound? They did reboot Pitfall, didn't they? They did a 3D one that was actually really quite good, if I remember rightly. I remember being quite impressed by it. Okay. Hello, boys. Bro. I almost had him. Never mind. Somewhere up here. I suppose that's the only bad thing with invading around here. It's very hard to know where people are. We've just got to watch for a life bar, really. I do wish there was some sort of way to tell other than the life bars. I understand why there isn't. Oh, there we are. Okay, so we need to be careful here. Because they are down in the depths, they could be going to the shadows of Yarnum. Well, there goes the stealthy approach. Got his attention. Where'd he go? I'm sure he went this way, but obviously not. Oh, there we are. I'm an idiot. Trying to run into the bosses. Bollocks. Fuck, where did he come from? NPC. Well, I think I fucked his go at the Shadows of Yarn at least. Shit. Talk about dodgy. Last chance saloon now. That's a good start. Oh, they got me. Oh well. Never mind. Jesus, that was a long fight. It felt like a really long fight. Ah, how annoying. How annoying. Never mind. Oh, the beauty of Bloodborne. Well, it was all I could do at the end, was dodge. I mean, it's easy to say it after the fact, but I didn't really ration my blood vials and bullets very well, did I? You know, like, what really screwed me at the end there wasn't necessarily the lack of blood vials, it was that I just couldn't parry him anymore. Sad old days.
Very well.
Let's show a bit more in both of those, and we'll just buy some vials. I had more than I thought there. You're playing better when you had no vials, yeah. I wasn't though, because, well, it doesn't matter. You could pick those things over endlessly. It's like, again, the thing I think the thing that separates really great Bloodborne players from noobs like me is the follow-up after the visceral. We've had quite a few fights like this when I've been streaming, where, you know, we've been fighting greater numbers, and I've been able to get that visceral in on the host, so they've got like quarter health left, and it's like being able to finish them off then. Obviously the best way to do it is to parry their blood vial, but finishing them off like that, yeah, it's tough. So yeah, I think I'm up for one more for sure. Don't really want to stream for ages tonight because I am a bit tired. Yes, you can parry the blood vial animation. The shot needs to hit them when the arm is raised. So I'll do it with the blood bullets here. See how his arm raises? When it shoots up at the top of the animation, that's when your bullet needs to hit him. And it's really tough because it's the very start of the animation, so basically you need to predict that they're going to heal. Yeah, that lag, eh? We can blame it for so many things. Let's just see how far we can get down here without snakes ruining our day. Okay, just trying to remember. Oh no, the worst thing is I was at those big snakes, wasn't I? And I'd killed one of them, but not the other. So they'll all be back now to ruin my frickin' day. Very nice. Okay, so we can hear the kin. Can you hear that? So we can shortcut down to kin zone if we want, but I want to go back to where those two big snakes were, because I think there might be a rune. Oh, lovely. Lovely, lovely. Alright, so this might be the last fight. Oh. What a great hiding place. Nobody here, mate. Okay, so Daedric Dale, if that is your real name. Was that the name? It was Daedric something, which is obviously quite appropriate for this. No? No sign. Oh, of course, that was the fight dedicated to Thunder Jim and Sephiroth, wasn't it? I am sorry, chaps. Okay. Hello, Bertie. You missed a cracker. Needless to say, I lost. Just checking if these guys are alive. No, so he definitely went down. Bertie. Bertie, my man. So he's came down the lift. He didn't go over there because that guy's still alive. Oh, just saw. I think he might be at Yarnum bit, and that looks like he's got a companion. Maybe. Not sure. Fantastic. Oh, real lag. That's what we like. Carry the vial. How did you like that? Jura. Ball. Oh, that one was for you, Bertie. Just because you've been here in the bad times. So yeah, you can parry blood vials. I'm quite pleased I was able to show. Yeah, it would happen after I complained about the lag, wouldn't it? Oh, this game's terrible. Laggy bullshit. Scores 2 parries. Lag problems? What lag problems? Obviously we're going back in again after that. Whoops. That was worrying. Right up the bum. So I think over here we find the Graveguard stuff. We're not going to be able to get back over easily, are we? But we are brave hunters. Yeah, so this is obviously a hunter corpse, but the outfit is one of Willem's assistants. He's got very worried by some footsteps there. Yeah, and we will have a look at that shadow scared the life out of me. Okay. This could go wrong. Want to be sure where I am. Okay, I'm in a very bad place. Oh god, I'm in a terrible place. Obviously thought I'd parried him. We'll keep waiting for that last invasion. I don't really think we're going to make much more progress now. But I suppose we might as well go back down there and look for the rune, because I jumped over the log to get the Graveguard stuff. Nice place though, the Forbidden Woods. Well, not nice, I mean you wouldn't want to live there, but in terms of video game locations, pretty great. So one of the Madaras twins turns up here later. I think it's after you've been to the Hunter's Nightmare. Let's just have a little look at that gear. Robe of Dorez, Graveguard of Forbidden Woods. Countless bloodied ritual tools hang from his back. Willem kept 2 loyal servants back at Bergenworth. When they were sent into the labyrinth, they encountered the Eldritch Truth and went mad. One became the password gatekeeper, while Dorez became a Graveguard of the Forest. Both remained loyal even in madness. Most interesting thing about that is the countless bloodied ritual tools hanging from its back. I mean, there's evidence for this elsewhere, but it's worth emphasising that Willem's methods are not airy-fairy abstract intellectual. He's a scientist in the truest sense. He, you know, butchers and dissects creatures of interest to him. And clearly they also had some belief in rituals. Bergenworth isn't religious like the Healing Church is, but they clearly had their own arcania. I'm not sure if I wonder if that implies though that the Graveguards were on that very first expedition. You know, if they were Willem's 2 loyal men, then obviously when Bergenworth discovered a holy medium, you'd think Willem's boys would be with him. Yeah, what a nice crow. So worth sneaking up on those guys, I hate them. That Bergenworth's... I've seen variants on the Bergenworth originals joke and it always makes me laugh. Maybe that speaks badly of me, but... baby, burn. Okay. So, back to Kin Zone. Or this is Snake Zone. Oh. Well, he just disappeared. Look at that. You see? That must be because so few players would ever get to this location with him being alive. So he's drawn in. Bit shoddy for Bloodborne. You don't normally expect to see that kind of stuff. Yeah. God, forgot about those guys. Can't be bothered. Love tapping the cane when those things die. Just feels right. Okay, so Bloodstone Shard. Murky Gemstone. Is he gonna jump down? What do you think the chances are? Deep sea. That's what we're talking about. This transcription of the Great Ones in human voice depicts down-reaching currents. This rune means deep sea and grants augmented frenzy resistance. Great volumes of water serves as a bulwark guarding sleep in an augur of the Eldritch Truth. So we saw that earlier in Clear Deep Sea. Weirdly, Deep Sea is a lot clearer than Clear Deep Sea, but that's a stronger version of the rune as well. I'm sure you all know this, but there are stronger and weaker versions of each rune. The clearer they are in the illustration, the stronger the version you've got. Don't seem to be getting much luck on the old Invadey Horn. The old Invadey Horn. I'm not going to jump on his head, am I? I'm a hunter, not a lunatic. Give you a nice angle on the arm there. Very attractive arm. Oh, look at this guy. souls. That shit don't fly around here, bro. Gotta love how his corpse cartwheeled through the air there. Now, where were we, gentlemen? I believe I was walking this way. Killed him. I wanted to keep on going this way. This looks like a safe item to pick up. So the one thing in the Forbidden Woods, well, there are two things in the Forbidden Woods that I really have no idea about. And they would be the kin. Being here. And the poison bit. Is this where the kin are? No, just went back round them myself. Yeah, so there are a load of kin tucked away in a little corner here. Right in the middle of it, actually. And there is, right on the top level. In fact, we've still got a lot of stuff to do here. We've got to go and fight the suspicious beggar. And we've got to go around the back of Yusefka's, basically. Pretty freaky little area. And what's that sound? So these enemies are the kin. Very odd. Whoops. Yeah, I'm going to not use Madman's knowledge. Now these ones are a bit more dangerous. Back off a little bit. They're not that cute, are they? kidding me. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I should have thrust attacked him. Well, hindsight's always a wonderful thing. I'm literally falling asleep now, I think, folks. I'm sorry if I've been really quiet. I'm gonna pop the Sinister Bell one more time, and if we don't get anything by the time it's 1:30, then fuck it. Because I only meant to stream for an hour. I just had to kill someone. On the plus side, we can take a little shortcut down to the kin now. Which is... where is it? Kinda thought it was up here anyway. For what your mate did to me. Look at that guy, rocking my souls. Cheers, Wallreaker. That thrust attack was for you. I can't believe I made such hard work of him. What a silly hunter. Alright, we'll go and unlock the second shortcut, seeing as we're so near. But only as we're so near. Oh, I'm really sad there isn't a little bit more action around here. I hope there would be. Oops. So there's our second shortcut. Don't know why I wrote it up, actually. I'll tell you what we could do. We could go and have a pop at the suspicious beggar. not a good start when a normal beast just completely clogs you. I'm pretty sure that the suspicious beggar will kick my ass. So this isn't intended as a triumphant exit. So here we have a lot of corpses and clearly an eating animation. Oh god, he's eating the kid as well. Oh man, Miyazaki. Why you do this to me? Do I have any fire paper? No. Oh well. Yeah, his dialogue when he's transformed is great.
Whoa! Blimey, don't scare me like that. On a night like this, I took you for a monster. Oh, thank the stars, you're fairly normal. Was it you who put down that awful beast? Ooh, that thing had me trembling, frozen in my boots. And then you came along. Well, if you're a hunter, then would you know of any safe havens? Oh yeah, of course not. I should have known. This whole place is falling apart once again. It's the curse of Yarnum.
It's the curse of Yarnum, he says, but given this guy is a fucking dark beast, he knows exactly who Yarnum is. He's calling the Scourge of Beasts the Scourge of the Queen, not
you
the
again.
town.
You find any nice, cosy places? Oh yeah, of course not. I should have known. This whole place, it's the curse of Yarnum.
This whole place is falling apart once again. Yep. Alright, well, it's been beautiful, folks. But I think it's time for me to die a hero.
Have you got a screw loose? Or is it your animal intuition? You hunters have got more blood on your hands.
Go. Yeah, he's rock hard at best of times. And I thought it would be heroic at first. I thought, oh, I'm going to show them a thing or two about how to play this game. But all I did was give myself one final humiliation to say bye-bye on. That made it sound very somber, didn't it? Well, look folks, I'll be back on less tired another night, and we will kick that guy's ass. For tonight, night. Thank you for watching, and remember, fear the old blood, my friends.